am I doing? Can everyone hear me okay? Hey, Mr. Matt. Hey, Tipster. Thready, thanks for just stopping by and say hello. You just wanted to toss a like while you're on your way? That'll help me out. Okay. I don't really have anything in particular to talk about. I was just gonna be playing some Sonic Mania. And I want to play some Ray. I'm not that good at his flight, so I want some practice with that. But if anybody wants to chat, I've got my Discord in the description. Just join that. Click the thumbs down on the rules. You can hop down into our waiting room, and I can pull you into on air. I just joined the thing there, but yeah, while we do that, let's play some Sonic. Hey, Naomi. Okay, so I cannot actually go into the flight from the springs. I have to do it from the balled up leap. Ow. And I have to watch out for that. Yeah. He's a little tricky to deal with. And once I drop out of flight mode, ouch, I can't go back into it until I've hit the ground. So couple things I just have to get used to controlling this guy. I've beat the game with him before, but I haven't played this in a while, and because his mechanic requires like active play, it's not like Tails where you can just spam the jump button to fly up. Like, you actually have to like move your joystick a lot to control these flight patterns. Hang on, I actually don't have my chat up. There we go. Okay. But like, I've seen like speed runs. I guess like the world record on Sonic Mania is done with Ray, because he can just kind of fly over the entire level. So I want to learn a little bit of that control. Although I'm not going for any kind of world records right now. Just going for practice. Ow. Oh my god, why am I bad at this? Do. Here we are. Here's a ring. Oops. controls in the special stage are just a little slippery, it feels like. Especially when you get at speed, your turns get a little loose, harder to control. I think out of any game's special stage, any Sonic game special stage, I think this was the one that took me the longest to get the hang of. But first stage is super easy, so still, I'm pretty sure that I had beat the game when it first came out without ever getting a single Chaos Emerald, because just that control scheme, I don't know, it was too hard to get used to. Ow, that sucks. I hate it when I have a better shield and I lose it. I wonder. Okay, let's see. There, that's how we get over here. And then shield is immediately lost. Oh my god. That guy was hiding behind a bush. I know I can get up to those, but I'm just not gonna try it right now. And then I just fall all the way down. I'm just gonna blame it on the weed. Yep. Yeah, here we go. This should get me. Secret stage. Wow, got him before I even Mach 3. Oops. Oh my god, I almost had that one. Oh, give me a second here. Let me get you in. Hang on, I need to turn on. I still got push to talk on. There we go, voice activity. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hang on, let me check levels here. This is the first time I've got. Can you give me a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3?
Check. 1, 2, 3. How's
Okay.
that?
Let me boost this up a bit. Yeah, you're a little quiet, but I think I can bump you up here. Give me another one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that sounds much better. People in chat can tell me if the audio balance is good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I was just doing some editing for my channel, but other than that, I'm vibing.
Yeah, I am also vibing.
Heck yeah. Playing some Sonic Mania.
Yep.
I haven't played that since it first came out.
Oh man. Okay, so how many Sonic games have you played? How big of a Sonic fan would you say you are?
I'd say I'm a pretty decent Sonic fan. Like, I haven't played every game, but like I pretty much played everything that was available on the Genesis, both of the major Dreamcast titles, and then some of the stuff that came after that, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, that's probably I had a Genesis and a Dreamcast, so like all of the Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles, and then Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I think a lot of people who have fond memories of Sonic Adventure 2 were actually a little younger than me and like played it on the GameCube when it was like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So there was like some additional like Chow stuff I think that was built into that. But yeah, I think in general, like I feel like Sonic had reached its peak at the Genesis era. I mean, I like some parts of Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, but I didn't like all of the ways that he translated to 3D, and like it was also in that era where it's like, oh well, we've got 3D graphics now, so everything has to be 3D, and like not every platformer translated as well as Mario did. And like especially like Sonic Adventure 1, there's some really crappy physics and like missing like boundary boxes and stuff. It's pretty easy to fall out of the worlds in some places there. I just like, and then ever since then, like it just seems like every new Sonic title, it either I see it and I'm like, it doesn't interest me, or like if it does interest me, it like pretty quickly once it like comes out, or once more information about it comes out, it looks like it's a disappointment. And so like I haven't really allowed myself to get excited for any new Sonic titles except for Sonic Mania. When that was announced, I was just like, I'm fucking on board. This already looks amazing. I don't think they're going to be able to fuck it up. And they didn't. I think Sonic Mania is basically on the same level as like 3 and Knuckles.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I really enjoyed playing it when I played it. I didn't hear you when you were mentioning Sonic games that you'd play. I didn't hear you mention Spinball. That's kind of a disappointment.
Oh, I did play Spinball, but I didn't play a lot of it. I never beat it. I want to go up here. I never beat it, but the soundtrack for that first zone there is still probably one of my favorite Sonic music pieces ever. It slaps so hard.
Spinball's really good, and just like not a lot of people give it love, unfortunately.
Yeah, actually, I think the first Sonic game that I played that I didn't like was Sonic 3D Blast, and that was the one that they released on the Genesis and the Saturn. That was like an isometric top-down 3D. So it was like it's still like sprite-based for the most part, just on an isometric grid. And I don't think Sonic translated very well to that. Like, it wasn't a very fast game. So that was probably the first bad Sonic game that I played. Even though I had fun with it, it's just I don't think that worked well. And then, God, what was the next Sonic game to come out after like Adventure 2? Because they're all just a blur of badness.
Really a blur after that.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. But Yeah, I think I'm in the minority of people who actually enjoy Sonic 3D Blast. I had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah, but there's a new Sonic 2D game. It's using 3D graphics, but it's a 2D game, and like I had a friend of mine was like trying to get me hyped up for it. I'm like, I can't get excited for Sonic games. But then I saw some stuff on Twitter where somebody was going through game footage from the trailer for the game and comparing it to like Mania physics, and it looks like it's mapped pretty well onto that. So that looks promising. I'm not a big fan of the 3D art style. I really like that Mania embraced the Genesis 16-bit era look of it. I think like they said in the design process that they were like, this is like if they had actually made a Sonic title specifically for the Saturn. Like, this is what it would end up looking like, right?
Right.
Even though they had in development a Sonic title for the Saturn that was like supposed to be the first 3D one that like proper 3D one with you know, polygons and stuff, but they ended up scrapping that.
Yeah, I remember seeing like some like leaked footage on the internet of that, and it didn't even look like a fun game, honestly.
No.
Yeah.
I imagine that's probably why they scrapped it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen that footage you were talking about too of that like new game that's coming out. The visuals looked a lot like, I don't know if you remember a handful of years ago, there was like this indie team that was working on like a Sonic 2 remake, and it looked like the visuals were insane. Like, it looked awesome. And it got shut down by Sega, but Sega
That makes
has
sense.
a habit of like when they shut down a project, they're pretty good about picking up those people and being like, hey, you want to work with us officially on something? So I'm wondering if they picked up that team and worked with them to create this new Sonic
So
game.
Sonic Mania was developed by Christian Whitehead, who did the mobile ports of Sonic's 1, 2, and CD. He built his own I think it's called the Retro Engine, which is the engine that this game runs off of. And I know for a lot of people, they consider his ports to actually be the definitive ways to play those titles, Sonic 1, 2, and CD. He never got around to doing Sonic 3 and Knuckles because there's a lot of rights issues tied up with the music for that game. Because Michael Jackson was developing the music for it, but then he like left the project because he wasn't happy with like the capabilities of the Genesis sound chip, and didn't really want to be associated with it. And then after, you know, all of the allegations started coming out about how he was being weird with kids, they really didn't want to have him officially associated with the title. So it was never actually confirmed, even though there was rumors about it. It was never confirmed until after he died.
Right.
But like every time Sonic 3 has been ported to PC, there are several music tracks that are different, and it's because like they cut out a bunch of the tracks that were the ones that Michael Jackson had worked on. And even like there's different music tracks between Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and that's because they changed some of the stuff to get rid of anything that Michael Jackson was working on. And but I think Michael Jackson's music there is like the better stuff for it. He you know, like, yeah, dude had a lot of creepy shit going on with him, but like, say what you will, his music is fucking phenomenal, and like major talent there. And I think it's that music slaps. And so there's actually I have a ROM hack of Sonic 3 called Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited, which tries to be like the definitive version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and it lets you choose like which versions of music tracks you play, and has like a more streamlined experience, and also like throws in some fun additional stuff, like you can have the drop dash from Sonic Mania in there. You can just play Blue Spheres if you want to. There's a bunch of cool stuff in there.
Nice.
So I might do some of that, but right now I want to work on Mania, especially because I want to get more familiar with how to play Ray, because Ray's really the most like unique play style in this game, because like, you know, obviously Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, those have established gameplay, and then Mighty just plays like Sonic, but he's got a ground pound. That's about it. And he's Mighty plays kind of on easy mode because he's immune to spikes when he's in ball form.
Mm.
Which is, you know, nice to play if you're just if you wake up and you realize you're still high from the edible you took yesterday.
Oh my
But
god. Jeez.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
you mentioned like the adventure games before and how you're not like a super big fan of the adventure games
I
on the
played a
Dreamcast.
bunch of them. I just I liked a lot of them, but like they definitely, I don't think they like were on the level of like what Mario 64 had accomplished when they
Mhm.
translated Mario to 3D. And I think it kind of like those were kind of the blueprint for how Sonic games were going to be produced going forward. And you know, call me a boomer, but like I kind of just prefer more simplistic storytelling with these games. Like it's just you don't, I don't like it when we have a bunch of big cutscenes where the characters are all talking to each other in voices that I never would have fucking picked for them. I kind of just like the idea that they're just, you know, the voiceless Genesis protagonists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. For me, like the adventure games at the time, like they seemed like great games, and I
Uh
really
huh.
enjoyed playing them at the time. They just don't age well. Like I've gone back and I've played those games. Like I have a modded Dreamcast hooked up to my stream setup,
Uh huh.
and it's got them on there. I played them a few times, and it just doesn't feel as good now as it did back then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, I
like
used to, I played a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 back in the day. Like, I actually basically, before speedrunning was really even a thing, I was like working on speedrunning like specific levels, like Pumpkin Hill for Knuckles. Oh shit. I could clear that thing so quickly because I just had all of the
jeez. So
I had
you were a bit of a speedrunner? I didn't know that.
way back in the day, like before speedrunning was a thing. It was just like I was learning specific levels so well that I could just like load up the game. I just go to the first hint box and I immediately know where to look. I immediately know where the thing is just from the first hint. Usually, it was, um, you know, I could pretty much always get sub-minute clears of that zone.
Nice.
But you know, that was also like 20 years ago. So
Yeah. I'd kind of like to get into that kind of thing again because I used to have a lot of fun with speedrunning and then also high score chasing for other games.
uh huh.
I used to do a lot of Resident Evil 2, the original speed runs. I did GoldenEye speed runs,
Mm-hmm.
and then also for like high score chasing, I would do the PS2 Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games.
Nice.
I actually have on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, I have verified world record high scores with them,
Oh,
which is
nice.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I and when it comes to speedrunning, I'm more interested in like watching other people do it than trying to do it myself. Like especially just sometimes I'll be watching Conyer play. Because Conyers a Mario 64 120 star runner, except that he hasn't
Nice.
actually done any like I don't think he's done any actual runs for it. He's still like training. You know, he wants to make sure everything's consistent.
Right.
Um, and so that's kind of been what he's been doing on stream for a couple years now. And I think he said he's almost ready to start doing real runs.
Yeah.
So,
Funny enough, I've been doing a lot of. I know a lot of people make fun of me because I play a lot of Donkey Kong Country on my streams, but I've
uh
also
huh.
been playing not
Oh, hang on.
Super Mario World more regularly because
Tor saying
I
you're a bit quiet. Let me boost you up more. Heard.
okey doke. Test test.
I've got you at 200%. Tor, if you're still there, Hipster, give another test and let me know how that
Test test
sounds.
1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay.
All right.
But yeah, I wanna do a glitchless run of Super Mario World, so I've been playing more Super Mario World to kind of like master that shit a little bit.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to speed runs, I really prefer glitchless because sometimes some of those glitches are so absurd. It's just like, well, you're not really playing the game at that point. Like doing what SMB3 wrong warp, where you just are doing like arbitrary code execution. Like that's technically very impressive, but I don't really you're not really playing the game at that point, right? You're playing something else. So I really like watching, you know, glitchless runs. And even like there was a GDQ run of Sonic 2 that like I basically allowed myself to like it because there were so many like new like out of bounds glitches and that I just never seen. This guy was like, I've been playing Sonic 2 since it came out, since I was like, you know, 5 or 6. And to watch this guy just like treat it like it was a completely new animal doing things I had never seen with it, I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. So like, you know, that stuff's cool, but like when it comes to who's got world record and I pull up the world record and they're doing a bunch of weird out of bounds shit and teleport glitches, and it's like, I don't play the game.
Yeah. I also like doing speedrun races. Like races are fun because at that point, like it's hard sometimes to get like the world records high scores. So sometimes it allows you to still be competitive without having to like, I guess you could say, attain a time that's like out of your reach. Like maybe you're a good speedrunner, but you're not good enough to get like one of the top times. So you can just like compete with other speedrunners to try and see who can get to the end of the game first in a race. I've done a few streams like that, racing people like that.
So Studiopolis, where I just got to, this was like the first original zone that we had any information about when they announced the game, and I remember they did like a big I think it was Sonic's like 25th anniversary event or something like that, but they had like a whole big launch event where they were announcing Sonic Forces and this game. And sometimes I will just go back and watch the crowd reaction to the announcement trailer for this game, because the excitement and the joy everyone sees, like as they slowly, because like the way that the announced trailer, it like kind of goes through the history of Sonic and all from like, you know, the Genesis all the way up to present day, but then like at some point it starts rewinding. And like you can hear the hope in people's like voices as they're slowly realizing that we're getting a new Genesis title, basically. And I was just like, finally, somebody gets what Sonic fans like me have wanted for, you know, 20 years. And so every once in a while, I just go back because it's just some good nostalgia of seeing how excited it was to see a game that might actually interest the old school Sonic fans. And I gotta say, it fucking lived up.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why.
I have to go back and play this again because
it's a really good game.
Fun. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I enjoyed it for when I did play it when it first came out, but I haven't touched it since.
One thing that I don't like about the game, though, is like when you go into the checkpoint special stages or the bonus stages, like when you first get the game, they do a bunch of blue sphere stuff, right? Which I fucking love blue spheres. I think it's probably the best bonus area that any Sonic game has had. But once you have like gotten perfect on all of the blue sphere stages, it you no longer get that. Instead, it takes you to like a pinball area where you can just like get shields and stuff, and it's but like the getting the gold medallions on all of those is also how you kind of like unlock some of the bonus features in the game, like alternate power sets for Sonic and stuff. But I don't know. Sometimes I just want to like try my hand at getting perfect at some boosters while I'm playing the game. Actually, I think a couple years ago, I just streamed from my Xbox playing this. Just trying for like I just reset all of the medallions, which means I lose the bonus stuff, but it lets me try it again in a new run. And I was just trying to do all gold medallions in a single run.
Right. Alright,
But
give me
yeah.
a few minutes, I'll be right back.
Sure, no problem. No, might as well try and go in here. I really want shield, but yeah. Amy and Origins. Sonic Origins, that was the that was the 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles and CD all in one release, right? I heard that there was a lot of issues with some of the ports with that. I heard it was actually kind of a disappointing release, and especially because like when they released it, they like pulled a bunch of the old versions of those titles from like Steam stores and shit. And like I still own some of those copies, and like so they're still in my Steam library, but like you can't get them. It's like they want you, if you get the games, to get these versions, which a lot of people have a lot of problems with, and I think that's a little disappointing. But yeah, the fact that Amy is playable in that, maybe at some point I'll pick it up. But for now, I'm probably just going to be doing like emulators for the titles I don't have on PC. Yeah, and that's another issue is the Michael Jackson tracks removed, and that's why I think like for playing Sonic 3, as I was telling Tipster, like the ideal way to play Sonic 3 is to do the mod Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited. And so I'll probably do some of that at some point. But I figure right now I just want to get some practice on Ray. But at some point I was thinking I might just do like a series. Oh, damn it. I might do a series of really? Anyway, of trying to, you know, get good ending on every single character as I go on. Oh, did they shut down Angel Island Revisited? I've got it. Didn't know that they'd shut it down. I pressed down. I tried rolling that, whatever. I'm usually not that bad at this fight, although it is a little tricky trying to get up enough speed to jump over the red ones. Yeah, I have the OG Steam version, so Angel Island Revisited works for me. But what is the new oh my god, why am I so bad at this? The new 2D one is called Sonic Superstars, I think it is. And I was seeing a Sonic account on Twitter analyzing the physics, and it looks like it's pretty similar to Sonic Mania. What console was this? Sonic Mania. This one came out in 2017, so this was on all of that generation consoles and PC. I'm playing on PC, but it's based on the Genesis titles. So, also, hey Chainsaw. Okay. Boss defeated after 2 deaths. Oops. Wrong direction. For some reason I thought that was a shield and not a 1-up, but considering I just died a couple times, I'll take 1-ups. Well, hello, Scar. Hey, rude. Get in here. I don't remember if there's a... Ooh. There we go. Oh, wait. Have I... When did I get all 7 Chaos Emeralds? I know I'm stoned, but I totally missed that I even got them. Okay. We'll take it. I thought I only had a couple of them. Like, how... Am I playing a save? I'm not playing a save file because I only have 9 or 10 lives. All of my save files have a bunch more lives. I'm just... Okay, I guess I just got the Chaos Emeralds. Officially able to battle. That's true. Let me be clear. Sonic, give me those emeralds. Boy, that boss is a lot easier when you have the extra jump height from Super Sonic. Or Super Ray, as the case may be here. Oh my god, I'm a little embarrassed. Okay, flying battery. I love that sound.
I'm back.
Hey, I just got the flying battery, which is from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but it's like been completely reimagined for Sonic Mania. Like it is. Oh, and I love how Ray does the monkey bars, like how he like grabs on with his tail and just does like little flips like that. That's so cool.
Gotcha.
And there we go. This music is so good. So what are you up to?
Not much. I actually, before I hopped in the call, I actually recorded some audio for a collab I'm doing with Keffels.
Oh,
Which
nice.
is cool. And then, as I mentioned before, I had edited a video for my channel, so that'll be going up soon. And then tonight, I have that combo with Aiko. So I'm kind of a busy guy today.
Yeah. I caught just a little bit of Aiko getting like ready to cover the video of you and Keffels talking with Boblax, but ow. I just lost my shield because I thought I was super, but no, I had gotten the speed shoes, and then I realized I could go super because apparently I'm so stoned I forgot that I got all 7 Chaos Emeralds on this run. I just like went to grab a giant ring and it just disappeared, and I'm just like, wait, do I have all 7 already?
So Twitch just got a new sign-on, a pretty big one.
Oh?
Amaranth. Or
Oh, you
Kick,
mean
rather.
Kick? Yeah.
Kick, yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty big. Isn't she like the biggest female streamer out there right now?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big hit. Okay. Let's see. Can I? Yes, I can. I knew Ray's flight ability would get me up there, even though I had lost my lightning shield. Hey, and I got a new lightning shield. We take those. And boss time.
Alright, I actually got to get going. Somebody needed to have a conversation with me. But,
All right.
It was nice hanging with you. I got to hang with you on stream again sometime.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
No problem. You have a good one.
You too.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Hey, Miss Krabs. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think what. I think she's played Sonic Mania before, or at least watched Fawn play it, because I know Fawn's bigger into Sonic games. But you know, you keep sending those Sonic memes. Maybe eventually, did the game bug out on me? What the hell? Oh, I guess I must have clicked out of it. All right. Come on. Come on down. There we go. Oh, by the way, for people who are just joining us and haven't liked the stream yet, make sure to do that. It will send more people my way. Also, if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. YouTube actually just recently lowered the requirements to get into the partner program. Instead of 1,000 subs, you only need 500, and I'm pretty close to that. So, you know, just help me out. I can start making some money off this channel. That'd be great. One problem with going super is I lose that really awesome level music. It's very rare that I actually enjoy the super music over any of just the regular levels music. So it's one of them trade-offs, you know? Hello. Ooh. I'll take that. 30 more or 50 more rings. Yeah. Yeah, Chainsaw. It was I think they just announced it like a week or so ago. It's a new change. They instead of 1,000 subs, you need 500. Instead of, whoa, game, come on, what are you doing? Instead of 4,000 watch hours, you need 3,000 watch hours. They did add one requirement that you have to have 3 uploads in the last 90 days, but that's, you know, nobody's getting 3,000 hours of watch time without having regular uploads anyway, so. Oh god, Twitch is so... Yeah, no, I'll never stream on Twitch. Like, it's such a bad user experience. You know, obviously ads are nice for creators because they get paid more, but like, if the ads are literally unskippable and like intrusive and, you know, like at least with YouTube, for when they've got on-stream ads, they give you a button so you can play them. With Twitch, it's like outside of the creators' direct control. Like they can schedule them, like they say, yeah, I'll do X many ads per hour, and then the ad breaks just come without, you know, without the creators say so. So if they're like in the middle of an important conversation and then all of a sudden their audience gets kicked out because they're having to watch, you know, ads, I don't know. I like the way that YouTube Premium works, where you know, you just pay one fee, and then like anybody you watch will get a cut of your YouTube Premium money. And so I much prefer doing that. But with Twitch, it's like, no, you got to do it on an individual channel basis. And well, I didn't get that one. Come on, man. Oh yeah, three minutes of ads every hour, and like they barely pay the creators any of it. Like I was seeing a thing where like somebody was doing the calculations of how much they were actually getting, and like they said it was like it was like messed up, and they were actually getting like a 30-70 split, but then they calculated even more and they're actually getting more like 20-80, and that's because Twitch was like, oh yeah, no, any like fees that are incurred like, you know, comes out of your cut, even though we're the fucking billion-dollar company. Yeah, fuck Twitch. YouTube, I think right now is the best platform to stream on. And it looks like Kick is trying to get people over, and I mean they got XQC and Amaranth, so that's a pretty big get. Night, Mr. Matt. Or Maat. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Yeah, we'll see how Kick goes, because like Mixer tried the same thing when they launched. They, you know, got Ninja on an exclusive contract for like, it was between $10 and $30 million. I don't remember exactly how much. And even with Ninja, they couldn't make it as a platform. But Kick is, you know, run by a gambling company, so they typically have a lot of expendable income because of how predatory they are. And that's not to say that, like, you know, the streaming on Kick is therefore evil, because like when your other streaming platforms are owned by Google and Amazon, like those are evil companies too. So, you know, I don't begrudge anybody who's streaming on Kick. I don't know how stable of a platform it's going to be in the long run. Because Mixer was run by Microsoft and they had Ninja and they still couldn't make it, so. But like, $100 million contract for XQC, that is insanity. That's like Michael Jordan contract numbers, you know? Oops. How do I get up? I keep running into an issue where, like, I don't know, maybe my controller's just old and I'm, like, pointing in one direction when I try to fly, but it just has me go in the opposite. Okay, there we go. Also the case that I'm just not familiar with Ray's flight patterns as well, so... Ow, that was rude. Alright, well, time to switch over. Ooh. All right, Chainsaw. Well, have a good day at work. Hope the sounds of Sonic music keeps you entertained. And me when I remember to talk. Can I get in there? Oh, I guess maybe I'm supposed to go this way. Okay. Oh, geez. I am almost out of rings. Getting me some rings? Come on. Here we are. Plenty of rings to be had here. Oh, let me get that. Alright. And it's boss time. Okie dokie. Ooh, good. I have the fire shield. That's an important thing to have. Oh no, I lost it. That sucks. Okay. Oh, can't get through that. Guess we'll go in this. Man, I don't know about this area at all. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Is it... How do I... Okay. There we go. That boss used to give me so much trouble. It didn't pop up on screen, but I saw the notification on my phone, so welcome. I don't even remember which area I'm going to here. I'm not the biggest fan of this area. There's a lot of, especially in Act 2, there's a lot of stuff where it can send you all the way back if you don't know where you're going. So, it's a little bit more maze-like than I would prefer. And it's one of those things, it's supposed to be built for speed, but it feels like it's punishing you if, you know, you try to use the speed to its full potential, because it can just speed you right back to the beginning of the level. This act isn't as bad as Act 2, though. Well, maybe I do want to go this way. Oh, I did not want to step on that. Just need a couple more rings, and I can be supersonic now. But I'm just gonna hold off on going supersonic just yet. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it now. Whoa, that was rude. Really? Alright. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of this stuff where it's like a bunch of different routes you can go, and sometimes some of those send you back. I don't really like that. By the way, for people who got here late, if you want to talk to me about anything, just there's a Discord invite link in the description. Go on in there, accept the rules by clicking the thumbs down, and go into the waiting room and let me know in chat, because I'm not quite looking at that right now because I've got limited screen space. But let me know in chat that you're in the waiting room, and I will pull you on in. And if not, I can just play some games. Low stakes day, got nothing to talk about, just hanging out. Nice lazy Saturday. Ow. Hate those guys. And of course, if you're new to stream, don't forget to drop me a like. That helps me out a lot. Pushes it to more people in the algorithm. Helps my channel grow. Trying to get to 500 subs and 3,000 hours of watch time, because that will get me into the YouTube Partner Program, and then I can start getting paid for these. Hey. I believe we're in boss mode now. That's one thing this doesn't let me do. Doesn't let me drop out of super, which is going to be a problem because this boss, there's a couple phases to him, and I'm going to run out of rings by the time I get to the last one, I'm pretty sure, so. Okay. Hope that didn't get him. Okay, that got him. Oops. Okay, I just ran out of rings right as I beat that part of the fight. But that's good, because it gives me more rings here, and a checkpoint. So, now I just gotta beat this part. As regular, right? But that's okay. I should be able to handle that just fine. Oh no! That's one danger in that part of the fight, is if you get stuck in like a multiple hit, and it can knock you back. And then you die. So you gotta be a little careful with your hits and not get too greedy. No! Yeah. It happened. Ow. Okay, I thought he was gonna drop the bombs, but I guess he does that too. Yeah, I definitely think of all of the bosses in the game, I have died on this one the most. Gotcha. Okay, where am I going to next? I don't... Hydrosity Zone. Hey, Paco. Hey, J-Fran. How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to drop a like. And we're doing Discord calls. If you want to come on in, just talk about whatever. Just go ahead and join the Discord. The invite link is in my description. Make sure you accept the rules. And then just pop them into the waiting room and let me know in chat that you're in the waiting room, because I don't have the Discord window actively open because I got limited screen real estate. And then we can just, yeah, just whatever's on your mind. And if not, I can just play more games. Oh, there's no... Oops. We gotta hit a thing, yeah. Now we've got water. There we go. Well, we're all enjoying Sonic on this blessed day. So, happy to be here to entertain you with my mediocre gameplay. In which I am so stoned that apparently I completely forgot when I got all 7 Chaos Emeralds. I got the all 7 and then I was going and looking for another one when I got like the because once you get the giant rings after the 7th Chaos Emerald, they just give you 50 rings automatically. And when that happened, I was just like, what? Am I accidentally playing on a save where I already have the Chaos Emeralds? And no, I'm not playing on a save. I'm just playing free play. And yeah, so apparently I'm good enough at this game that I can get all 7 Chaos Emeralds without even realizing it. So this guy is Ray, the Flying Squirrel. He was an obscure character that I think had been in 1 game or maybe 2 games. He was in Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, which was a console game where the control was like a rolling trackball. And it was Sonic, Ray, and I don't remember who else. But anyway, they decided Ray and Mighty the Armadillo weren't in the original release of Sonic Mania, but when they decided to give Sonic Mania a physical release, they wanted to have something extra to it, which was also just DLC for people who had already bought the game. But it added in Ray and Mighty for some just different gameplay styles, and usually I'm hesitant whenever Sonic games add new characters, but I really like the way these guys play, so I'll allow it. I think, and especially because with Ray, it's like it would have been really easy to mess it up because like Ray flies, but we already have a flying character in Tails, but they just changed the mechanic of how Ray flies, because Ray can pretty much fly indefinitely, but you've got to do like pitching him up and down. It's a whole different flight mechanic. And that's why I'm playing him for practice, because I'm just not very good at that. I wanted to make sure I had some of that in there. But, yep, he's a flying squirrel and yellow for some reason. I mean, it's not like hedgehogs are blue, so that's cool. Although Tails is the right color for a fox, at least, right? He's orange. But then I don't think echidnas are red, so... You know, they're cartoon characters. They're allowed to just have cartoony fur colors. Okay, I love this fight because it is a reverse fight. I stole Robotnik's egg, and now I get to be the boss that he tries to fight. Oh. Got it. This is such a clever boss fight. It's a... Oh, nope, I missed that one. Come on. Come on up, Eggman. It is a very silly fight, but I like it. There's a lot of silly bosses in this game. Like, there's one where you actually fight a flying gotcha machine that drops little gotcha versions of classic Sonic bosses. You fight just little tiny versions of them. Oop. Let's forget about that. Low. One thing I like about this, what they've done with the legacy zones, because there's some original zones in this game, but most of the zones are from previous games, but they still are able to make them their own, because usually what it is Act 1 is kind of like a mashup of the original Acts 1 and 2 of the zone, and then Act 2 is like, it introduces basically all new mechanics to the zone. Although for Hydrosity, I'm pretty sure they did it in reverse, where this Act 2, feels more like the classic one, and the first act has some more of the interesting mechanics. But I appreciate that, because like I'm pretty sure that the requirement of remixing classic zones was like imposed on the game devs by Sega. You know what? Yeah. But I think they really found a way to make it work and give a good, unique experience. those? Oh yeah, those blue rings, what they do is if you take a hit, instead of having all of your rings scatter individually, they'll break up into individual larger mega rings, and each one of those like gives you a fraction of the ring total that you lost. So you can actually basically get back all of your rings if you're good enough at getting the bigger rings. So it doesn't directly give you any rings, but it does help you if you take a hit. Of course, I am in super mode right now with almost 200 rings, so I don't think I'm going to be running out of rings before I beat the boss here. So it's not a big concern. Go. Of course, this boss is even easier when you're super, because those spikes do no damage. Stop you. I think next up is Mirage Saloon. Could be mistaken. Yep. Oh no. He's a bad guy. Ow! I didn't know he could hurt you. What the hell? Yeah, so this isn't my favorite level because it's an auto-scroller, and I don't know, Sonic games shouldn't have auto-scroll levels, in my opinion. And it's a callback to Sky Chase in Sonic 2, which is the weakest zone in Sonic 2. I don't know. Knuckles actually gets like a proper level for his Act 1 of Mirage Saloon, but everyone else gets this one. And I don't know. Oh, there's even right there. The music is a reference to the Sky Chase music from Sonic 2. And the music's great. Like, don't get me wrong. The level, I mean, just the art design for this zone it's gorgeous, but it feels like they really only gave us half a zone and then a Sky Chase on top of that, you know? And the controls for, like, you know, moving around while you're on the plane, I don't know, they're a little slippery sometimes. Don't you hit me? Now, I'm pretty sure there is a big ring at the very back of this train. Yeah. Oops. Don't mind if I do. Last time. Yeah, no, Sonic's a game about speed. Auto scroll, it kills the flow. It's also I don't really like this guy so much because sometimes it's hard to tell like when you're gonna bounce off him and when you're gonna kill him or hit him because you're introducing like 3D planes to a 2D game. It's kind of hard to read. Yeah, like that. Okay, I got him. Yeah. Great music. Great art design. Not really a great level, though. It's probably the weakest part of the game. Really good game, just not a perfect one. Damn, that little thing blew up a whole plane? I feel like they were shooting a bunch of those at us when I didn't get blown up. See, I want 2 levels of this. And I think this might have actually been, like, one of the first zones that they built for the game, because even the second act is actually pretty short in comparison to some of the other zones. I think they made this one as a proof of concept. Which, they definitely proved the concept, but, whoops. There we go. Oh, man. There's a gun up there. I don't think I can get it, though. Ooh. Yeah, I think. Yeah, here we go. Oops. Oh well. Let's just go. Another thing, too, is I'd like to learn some of the alternate routes in the levels, so, you know, not trying for any kind of speed records or anything. I'm just, oops. There we go. Just having some fun with it. And getting to know Ray's control style better. Of course, if I really wanted to learn Ray's control style better, I would play less Super Ray, because, you know, when I'm immune to everything. Oh, good, I got 2 hits on that. Usually you're only, like, if you're not Super, you can usually only get, like, 1 hit off of him once he turns back into the hard-boiled heavy, but, I think with Super, if you get it just right, you can go. Oh, see, I missed that 1 hit, but okay, there we go. Okay, I think I just need 1 more hit on this guy. Yep, I was correct. And then I'm shot off into the distance. Oh, wonder what that city is. I gotta say, I love what they do with this zone. Act 1's pretty much the same, but there's some really cool mechanics. Whoops. Shoot. Right there. What they introduced. And I feel like I want to go down, right? Okay. There's something that, like, is down here that I can get, right? Or is it not going? Nope, it's not going to let me. I know there's a fire shield that I can get, and the fire shield has some really cool mechanics here. Because, oh, here we go. Fire shield. Yeah, it drops you down here, and, well, you're on fire, so if you hit the oil ignites. That's such a cool mechanic. Alright. Nope. Let's keep going this way, then. No. Okay, I'm gonna go under here. Is it really not gonna let me? Okay. Holy crap. Sir. Sir, I am trying to play a game. There we go. I think that's one of those cases where you can actually just go too fast for the level design and ends up making you have to backtrack a little. I need more rings. Thank you. I have more rings. Up here. Actually, I don't think there's anything supposed to go that way, so. Oop. Hello. Whoa. I think I just lost my fire shield. Oh well. Okay, this boss should be easy though. There we go. And then for Act 2, well, now that everything's exploded and we've got a bunch of, you know, gasoline fumes everywhere, they introduce a mechanic from Sonic 3 and Knuckles in a completely different area, which was Sandopolis Zone. Oh no. How dare you? But as you go, things start getting more smoky. And yeah, you can see the first layer is already there. And if it gets too smoky, well, you'll start losing one ring every second until you have purged the air of the toxins, which I think I'm about to do right now. So, it's in Sandopolis, it was if you would get ghosts that would show up, and you'd have to pull one of those things to like increase the lights and have the ghosts get scared away. But if there was too many ghosts, they would start getting hostile and attacking you. So let's get you. It's just, there's some cool mechanics in here. There we go. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. See, that's interesting too, because like wearing or using just the invincibility thing, you can't see the fire shield, but it still ignites things. But if I'm in supersonic mode with the fire shield, it does not ignite things. Yeah, see, that doesn't ignite. Ooh, that almost crushed me. That would have been bad. Even in supersonic mode. No, Sonic is immune to crushing, no matter how super he is. Oh, I know. Oh god. The I am not a fan of how global warming has just means there's now fire season. Like Seattle, basically every August is just smoke season. It sucks. It is not a good time. Here's another cool mechanic. You actually get to go into little oil submarines. There we go. Don't mind if I do. I think we're now at the bus. Let's see, I should have enough rings to make it through. Hopefully, we'll soon find out. There we are. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Then I think from here we go to Lava Reef. Yeah, that's right. Which has some of the best music. Oh man, this music is so good. This is another one where your fire shield really comes in handy. That bass line, that is such a good riff. Fire shield, there we go. Yeah. Fire shield is super handy. You really don't want any other shield in here, because, well, there's a lot of fire. With this thing, you can walk on lava just fine. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. There you go. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Even though I've got enough to go super, I usually like to wait a little bit to make sure I've got enough rings that it doesn't leave me high and dry when it runs out. Give me enough extra to just make it to the end of the zone with my ring count. I think we're probably... There we go. Let's see what's up here. Nope, I will not be taking that lightning shield, thank you very much. Sure, it could get me some more rings, but I can get plenty this way. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to... Because I've had times where I run out of rings at the boss. And if you run out of rings at the boss, there's no more that you can pick up. So one mistake and you're dead. So it is it does make Supersonic more than just a, okay, you were good at the bonus rounds, now you get to just win the game. There's still some strategy that goes involved. But yeah. Oop. I want to grab you. I think I'm still... Is this still Act 1? Oh, yeah, this is still Act 1, because Act 2 has... The lava, like, cools down, so... It's got a whole different aesthetic. Don't mind if I do. Lots of time. This guy has an interesting mechanic because you basically want to... Oh, there. We're now at the point where I can actually do damage to you. But as he takes more... Oh no, I lost my shield. As he takes more damage from just the lava, he loses some of his armor, and then you can hit him better. Yeah. Ooh. You know, actually, I think because of this transition, sometimes you lose the shield anyway. But I still want to get me a fire shield as soon as I can. Oof. Rude. Hey, there we go. We take those. How dare you? I want to go up this way. Which, because I am Ray, I can. Get out here. Okay. For some reason I thought there was something up there. Oh no, I lost my shield! That's not good. That is very not good. Okay. Oh. There is a shield. I'll take it. And lose it immediately, but that's okay. Better that than losing rings. And I'm not risking it with those guys. I am so close to 50 rings. Ooh. Maybe we can get a shields back in here. Oh, or it could just go right down the middle. That wasn't fair. Go ahead and pop. Thank you. There we go. Hey, I'll take one of those back. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there's some rings up there. Yes, please. I'm actually going to go back in here. Even though I lose super and I don't have 50 rings yet, so... No! It bounced off the thing and hit the underside of my rudder because the rudders were up. Okay, well... We'll see how this goes. Ooh, hey, you and you. No, go. I get. Okay, last time I do believe. Whoa, I want those. Okay, how long am I gonna have to wait before the boss shows up? Because... Got him. That was the same thing that happened last time in the pinball machine. So, it was pretty funny. Okay, Ray. I think my next zone here. Alec Madness. I think it's a Sonic CD zone. I never really played Sonic CD because I did not have the Sega CD attachment for my Genesis. Which I suspect was probably the case for most kids my age. Because, like, parents are gonna be like, why am I buying this? Why am I buying this console for you when it's already, like, you already have the console. Why do you need to buy another thing for the console? Oh, dear. I hate these guys. What do we got up here? Oh no! In the immortal words of Knuckles the Echidna. Oh no! But hey, I didn't even know this guy was here. Why don't I take that? Okay, now this is a really fucking cool mechanic. Sends you into the background. Currently in the process of having a Twitter fight with actual Jake, and as usual, he's being a smug. Yeah, what is up with Jake? Like, that... I don't know. Look, I'm an atheist, too. Like, I get it, and I have, religious trauma from it, so I can understand somewhat being an asshole to people who are, like, aggressively Christian, but, like, I don't know. Like, he's... I think he gazed too deeply into the fedora, and the fedora gazed back at him. And, like, some of the shit that he was doing, like, when his partner, like, rape jacketed Poppy just because like Poppy disagreed with Jake. That was so shitty. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he was in a corn cob for long enough. He just shriveled into it. What were you saying that was so... Oh, right. The going into the background. Gotcha, Paco. Yeah. Now this is a callback to the final boss of Sonic 1. Always makes me nervous. Because even Super, you just get smushed. Fortunately, there's a rumble so you can see which one comes through, but... Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Glad I remembered that pattern. Easy one to remember, it's just every fourth. But what's the fight about this time, Naomi? Just more anti-theism stuff? Oh yeah, and then we have these where we get to kind of a similar mechanic to the being sprung into the background, but here it's just individual layers. Oh yeah, he does indeed like to fight on Twitter, so I can understand how that might bait him. I don't know. I feel like if he's gonna fight with people, he should probably stick to fighting with Lord of Patriarchy. Because that shit's funny. Oh, that's not fair. That was not nice at all. I thought that spring was gonna take me somewhere nice. Okay, here's another cute... Nope. That is not... I thought that was a shrink ray, but I guess you can get there while you're shrunk and it will just grow you up. There's, We'll see the shrink ray, though. Because you can't fight the boss without it. Look at him! He's so cute with the giant eyes, the big oversized head. I love it. It's just... Let's... And I can even go super... Yeah. I will say, I think sometimes White Nervosa... Like, there was one time where I just had made, like, some remark about the nature of the Christian God on Twitter, and she kind of took personal offense to it. Actually, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up, because we talked about it afterwards and resolved it. So I don't know. Nah. But I sometimes she can take things a little far, and a little personally, even if it's not targeted at her. But definitely her fight with Jake, that was, yeah, Jake was a piece of shit to her. Eyes are so big when small. Come on. There we go. I wanted to get up here. Oop. Nope. Nope. I must go back. More rings. Thank you. Yes. Okay, here we are. Here's the gotcha fight. It's so cute. I think there's an achievement for having all of these guys out at the same time without defeating any of them, which I can't get now, but I actually probably already have it on this. I have this game on, like, multiple platforms. I have it on PC, I have it on my Switch, I have it on Xbox. It's such a good game, I bought it 3 times. But that is such a cute little fight. Oh, and then... Oh no, you turned into a gotcha. Alright, now normal size. And I think the next one that comes up is Titanic Monarch. I think that's the final zone. We'll see. Yeah, it feels like it. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, sure. Like, I mean, if I'm lying, like, usually with my Xbox is set up on the TV in my bedroom, and so, like, I'll usually play it while I'm in bed. So, you know, here I'm on my computer, so I'm playing it there, but, and if I'm on the go, I've got my Switch with me, I can play it there. So, yeah, it's, you know, would you stop with the thank you? There you go. Ooh. No! I got greedy. When will you learn? Your consequences have actions, or actions have consequences. Oh, I hate these guys. Yeah. Yes, this is the final act of the game. Actually, there is a final boss if you've got all the Chaos Emeralds. So that will be the final, but that's just a boss act. It's not like a full-fledged zone like this one is. Yeah, so there's some hard stuff here, but it is supposed to be... Oh my god, that robbed me of my sphere. I jumped on it and like some invisible floor appeared under me so that I just fell on him. That wasn't cool. Die. Hello. Give me a ride. Thank you. And actually, one thing I really like about Act 2 of this zone is it's actually a non-linear zone. There's like 4 sections that you have to complete. You can complete them in any order, and then the boss unlocks after you've cleared all 4 of those areas. So, that's a cool way to do it. So, like, if you've got one area that's more of a problem for you, you can do it first. That way, if you take damage, you're, whoa. This area is tricky. I do not want to get smushed. But yeah, if you have an area where you're more likely to take damage, you can clear it first, so that, you don't have, too few rings to take on the boss as super. Boy, I'm glad I'm super, because I'm running into a lot of... Ooh, I did want to be up there. You. Yeah, I'm running into a lot of spikes, just noticing. Ooh. Don't tell me I just rewound to a... Oh my god. I did. Holy shit. Well, I'm gonna lose some rings. Okay. Yeah. I am about to lose all of my rings. And I lost my shield, too. Okay. Music? Hello? No music from me, apparently. Nope. Okay, yeah, I think I want to go this direction. That's right. You have to aim right down center. There we go. That is really annoying, though. No music? Why would you glitch on me like this, game? Come on. There we go. This is what I want. Well, once I get to the boss, at least, music should change up. But I want to collect as many of these coins as I can. No! All my apes gone. Well, I guess I'm gonna be having a actual boss fight then. Oh no. That is one cool part about this game, is sometimes, so long as you keep that one last ring, you can make it. Gotcha. Oh, see, I even lost that last ring after beating him. Alright, have a fun day, Paco. Oh, nope. That's right. I got a whole... Nope. Ow. Nope. And now I have lost... Oh. Okay. Grab more of these. And immediately lose all my rings. There we go. Going down. Can we please go down? Because I can't hit you when you're going up. I got one hit off of you. There we go. Okay. By the way, for people who have come in later, if you want to drop a like on the stream, it helps a lot. It pushes it to new people. Also, if you aren't subscribed, consider doing so. YouTube has recently lowered the requirements to join the partner program. Now you only need 500 subs instead of 1,000. So anybody who gives me a subscribe, that really helps me out a lot. I'm also taking calls. If anybody wants to talk, my Discord link is in the description. Just go ahead, join, accept the rules, click the little thingy. I lose my shield. And then just pop into the waiting room and let me know in chat that you're in the waiting room, because I don't have Discord on screen right now because I got limited real estate. But just if you want to talk about anything, just come on in. We can have a fun convo. Excuse me, sir. I don't... Whoa. That's right. If you fall all the way down, it resets you back up. This is a challenging one. Gotcha. I'll take you. I think I'll go this way. No! Oh, man. I don't even know how many rings I had. That sucks, though. I don't even... Proper speed. Okay, I see what I need to do. Yeah, okay, actually, I think I should be able to get enough rings, as long as I'm careful. Doo-doo-doo. Oh no! It was like, I realized a second too late that that was a lightning thing. Hate those. Yeah. Okay, well, I have enough rings. This is one that I don't want to be super on because it's squishy. Yeah. Oops. Ooh. Okay, I got it now. Little tricky to... There we go. That's how we do this. There we go. Okay. At this point, I feel comfortable going super. Oh no! I have gotten squished in this before. Okay, I made it out. Oh. Right. Okay, I think it's... Yep, come on. There we go. Last time... think we should get the hands now, yeah. And there should be some more rings to pick up here. Don't mind if I do. Oh, even back here. Let's see if we keep enough rings to actually get this guy finally. Oh boy. Ooh, beat that one with 0 rings. Oh, Eggman, you look so cranky. Although, oh, I guess if I'm not... Do I not get the final boss if I'm not Sonic? Because that looks like the bad ending. Okay, I guess you only get the final boss if you're Sonic. So I beat the game. All right, guys. Let's let this play out because I've earned it. After that, I think I'm gonna call it for today. But yay. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I don't need to see the credits. Shows me... Okay, so that was 1 hour and 48 minutes and 2 seconds. Obviously, I wasn't doing a speed run. I'm just trying to get better feel for Ray's feels. Yeah, actually, Tipster, I literally just beat the game as Ray, so I was actually just about to wrap up here. But let's go ahead and do that. So, thanks everyone for stopping by. Have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Bye.